guys, good morning. My name is Just Ibe and I help you build sales systems that guarantee you a pool of paying customers. Thank you, SME Boutique, for bringing me here today. And I'm going to be teaching you about selling. What is selling? Selling is basically a game of numbers, attention, and value. I'll say that again. A game of numbers, attention, and value. It means, where are my customers? Where do I have them in drawers? That's the numbers. Secondly, how do I get their attention? And now that I've gotten their attention, what valuable offer can I give them that will make them give me money in exchange for that product or service? That's basically what selling is. If you're able to master that, then you're guaranteed a pool of customers that will keep coming back to you for more business. So I'm going to categorize this in the simplest way possible. In order to sell, you need to leverage on the online and the offline space. For the online space, there are different platforms available. There's WhatsApp, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's LinkedIn, and then there's maybe Twitter. But I know Twitter is not very good for sales, it's good for positioning. Then for the offline space, let's start with that particular space. If you're a new business owner, there are people around you that you should start with when it comes to selling. You start from zone of awareness to zone of non-awareness. It means, who are those that even know me? In my community, in my church, in my alma mater group and association, in that WhatsApp group where I wake up every morning and I go there to go and check what is going on. In those groups, who actually knows you and who knows what you do for a living? What I mean by that is, how positioned are you to render value to the people who are around you? Because there's a normal saying that says a prophet is not recognized in their own home. That's not true. If you're a good prophet, the first thing is you must be recognized in your home first. It means that gospel that you carry everywhere. If I cannot convince people around me that they should use my bag is the most authentic, I'm a bad prophet, I'm a bad businessman, I'm a bad businesswoman. So start with that zone of awareness first. And how do you do this? In those WhatsApp groups, there are every conversations that go on there. And they're either talking about one thing or the other. There are specific opportunities where you have to position yourself. Perhaps you're in the healthy lifestyle industry. And then somebody is talking about, oh, I saw somewhere on Google where they said you could use pineapple to cure XYZ. That is your field. That's the time to go there and show how valuable you are as an authority in that area. And your job is to go and explain in detail. See, there's what is called shoot your shot. Shoot your shot means, how can I steal a very small window to shine the spotlight on myself? By giving extreme value. So you go there and then you give detailed explanations on how to move from A to B to C to get your overall result. And guess what? Because you know you want to shine the spotlight on yourself, if everybody's responding with one-liners, make your own four-liners or four paragraphs, because everybody will settle down and read your own response. And because your response is very detailed and it's backed with facts, it's backed with statistics, people will begin to look at you differently and say, oh, I didn't know this girl or this guy does this. Now, because you have positioned yourself by giving that value, people begin to look at you differently as regards that industry. And guess what? Because I said selling is a game of numbers, attention, and value, there's a number. You have gotten their attention by giving them value. When it's time to give money, it's a no-brainer, they'll give it to you. So start with those zones of awareness. In those small groups, alma mater, your community, in church. In church, there are those programs where they do every week, every month, every quarter. And something in your industry is being brought up. But nobody is calling you, they're calling somebody from the outside. I'm not saying that they couldn't have called somebody from the outside, but it's because you haven't shown yourself as the person they should call within themselves. Because if you have, they will rather pay you inside than go outside to go and bring. So if you're not selling in your business, it means that you are not positioning yourself enough as an authority in that area. And that's why people are not paying attention to you, let alone give you their money. So start by changing that, especially with the online space, and you will definitely see a different result. Another thing you must pay attention to if you want to sell is branding. Branding is very important if you need to sell. I'll give you a typical example. You walk into a store and you want to take yogurt, and then you see, what do you call that yogurt? There's one particular yogurt I like. I'm trying to call the one I like. What's the name of this yogurt company? Somebody help me. What's the name of this yogurt company? Thank you, Habib Yogurt. Right? That's my favorite yogurt. You walk into a company, you see Habib Yogurt, and then you see an ordinary yogurt that they just put a red plaster. When I say red plaster, they just put a red sticker. Right? There's a name on it too, but it's just there red and it's blurry, it's scattered as if the red is smearing. As a normal person, what would you pick? Even if you are looking at your pockets, you most likely will pick the one that looks like it's a healthier option or it's a healthier alternative. It's not big. At that point, we aren't thinking about money, we're thinking about safety first. And that's the normal inclination of every adult, every human. So if you're in business and you say, oh, I'm starting, I don't have money, I will start as much as I am, you must invest in branding first because that's what will attract people to you. Branding differentiates you from every other person in the crowd and makes people look at you as, oh, I think she's serious with her business. And see, a lot of times when people say money is the problem, money is not the problem in your business. You just haven't seen the reason why you must push this business as much as you want to push it. Because if you see the reason, you invest everything you need to invest to get it to work from the inception till when you actually start the business. So branding is very important. Create a good brand in terms of colors, logos, maybe customize social media templates and things as brand communication. When people see my brand, what comes to their mind? What can they attribute my brand to? Because branding generally is the summary of the conversation people are having about your business. If those conversations don't exist, then you need to retweak, go back to the drawing board and say, how can I make this better? Once I have all of this in place, then you can be certain that you can now enter into the market and maybe work at par or above those who are your competition in whatever industry you have. The next thing to focus on is building systems around your business. Any business that does not have a means of bringing in customers would one day die out of frustration. I'll say it again. Any business that does not have a means of bringing in customers would one day die out of frustration. Hope is not a marketing strategy. It's not a sales strategy. You shouldn't wake up in the morning and say, oh Lord, please help me so that customers will come. That's very important, don't get me wrong. There's the God factor. In fact, it cannot be neglected. But what is the plan you have to back up that prayer you have made to God? And that's where strategic prospecting comes into place. Every business owner, whether you're an SME, you're a growing organization, or you're a multinational, you must have a prospecting system in place. Prospecting means, how do I go after those who I know are my ideal customers to get them to even see what I have? Because if they don't see what you have, they don't even have an opportunity to ask you how much, let alone buy. So have a method to prospect. Things as simple as those on my contact list. There are those on my contact list who already know me, they like me, they trust me. How can I get them to see my product? If you're an SME, those small bags that you sell, how often do you go to people's offices carrying those beautiful bags and showcasing your product and say, this is what I have? I'm not saying push it in front of people's faces, but you're the walking ambassador of your own brand. So everywhere you go, you should sing your gospel. I think a couple of days ago, I did an online webinar where I taught people, I used a particular case study of a Nigerian brand, Beauty Foods, to teach people how to strategically prospect. When she started her business, she said she was waiting for people. And after a while, she asked herself, how long will she keep waiting for people to come and buy? She decided to carry her market on her head and go and hawk. I'm not saying carry it on the street of Lagos and go and hawk, right? But I'm saying everywhere she goes, she started telling people, oh, this is what I do. Just in case you have stock, when it's done, please reach out to me. This is my handle, this is my card, whatever it is, this is it. Please reach out to me. And then it's not enough that you go ahead and tell people about your products. You need to have a follow-up system. Because a lot of times, we business owners leave money on the table, both online and offline. Somebody made an inquiry from you today and the person said, call me back next week. Because you were not getting the money that time, you left that money and forgot about following up on the person. Meanwhile, that particular customer could have given you money that day and introduced you to 5 of their own friends also for you to get money from them. But you left that money on the table because you weren't getting the money now. So aside from being a strategic prospector, you must have a follow-up system. It means a normal book, a prospecting manual. In that manual, right, every week, today is Monday, I have reached out to 10 people. Those 10 people, 2 said they will buy tomorrow. Write on their name to talk back to them tomorrow. Somebody said next week, write on their name next week. And so every day before you move to the next agenda for the day, go back to the previous day. Who are those that I left pending on this table? How do I finish up the conversation? And the same goes for your social media handles, your unanswered DMs. There are several people who are there who are just waiting for you to actually come and remind them, because customers, they want to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. So customers will wait, so they know they need this thing, but they just want the next person that will tell them, oh, why have you not tried this? And this happens to me a lot of times. For my cosmetics, when my cosmetics are finished, I know who I should go and meet, but I'm waiting, okay, which new brand will I find that I can try? And until I see that new brand, I will say, okay, this is why you should use it, this is what it works for, this is how long it has worked for different people. Until I see that brand and I say, okay, let me try this brand. And that's how a lot of us human beings are. So your job is to keep a list, have a follow-up system, and then keep following up with these people so that you can keep getting your money in. And if you're a business who, after you have grown, maybe you have like 3 or 4 different salespeople, you may now sublet that job to somebody else and say, okay, I am the MD or I'm the chief operating officer, as the case may be. I don't have a lot of time. This is your job function. Make sure you follow up on all our customers, and you must give me a report on who is spending, what we need to do to close it. Your business has to have that system. That's the only way you can say, I have a target of 3 million naira. And with this number of customers, I can meet that 3 million naira. If not, 3 million naira would just be a wish. And this is breaking it down to all kinds of businesses, whether you're 100,000 naira worth of customers or whether you're 3 billion kind of customers. It boils down to creating these systems in place for your business. Now, after you have done this, the final thing to look out for, especially for small business owners, is collaborations and partnerships. You need to identify key players in different industries that can enhance your business. So it's not enough to say we are in this same industry, we are both cosmetic people, let us collaborate together. Those who are in the cosmetic industry, they need people who sell clothes to have a full regalia for a party. Let me break it down for you. So I have a wedding next week, and in that wedding I need to wear ashwebi. After wearing ashwebi, I will need makeup. So you as a makeup artist, you should be looking to collaborate with somebody who is into fabrics or who is a designer. That way, your customers will have a one-stop using both products and services at different levels. So once you seek out for this kind of collaborations, it means that you are opening your business to the other person's customers, and the other person's customers are opening their business to you. That way, it's a win-win for both parties, and you're getting visibility, you're getting a lot more patronage and more money. The other person too, visibility, a lot more money, and a lot more sales. So these are the things you must focus on as a small business owner if you want to increase your sales. With these basic things, I believe that you can increase your numbers to a certain level where you move to the next level of selling, which of course is selling to the zone of non-awareness. Those people don't really know you. You have to do a lot of work. But for the benefit of today's class, we're going to leave it as starting with where they know you. So that once you're comfortable enough, then you can put your leg in where they don't know you. I hope this was very useful. And I again want to say a big thank you to SME Boutique for bringing me here today. I am a big fan of your work. I like the fact that you guys are empowering women in all areas, loans, and with all the capacity they need to actually run their businesses. I say a big well done to you guys. And I look forward to collaborating with you guys in different capacities just to make sure our women are doing well enough in their businesses to be able to, venture into the different areas of the economy to add more value, of course, to make our economy as strong as it should be. Thank you guys. And if you need to reach me, my social media handles are Just Ibe Consulting on Instagram. That's Just Ibe underscore consulting on Instagram. On Twitter, it's just underscore Ibe. On Facebook, it's Omomo Ibe. And then on LinkedIn, it's just underscore eBay. So this is how to reach me on all my social media handles. If you need to reach me for a personal consultation, you can just call my phone number 080-859-01597. So until I see you guys again, my name is Just eBay, and thank you for having me. Bye.